So I have a really cool product that I want to show you today. It's actually from a company in California that I have a pretty good relationship with, and I've done some other business dealings with in the past. They contacted me, told me, we have this really cool product we want you to take a look at, not even knowing that I had a channel about trucks and RVs and accessories and things like that. So they shipped me this product. Now, it takes a lot for me to drill into an $85,000 truck. And if I'm gonna do it, I better damn well be doing it with a product that I think is going to be either a great addition to the truck, a great addition to, you know, RVing, basically something that's really gonna benefit me in the long term. So I wanna show you what I have here. So this is the Waterport. What is a Waterport? A Waterport is a portable pressurized water tank. Now, when they told me that they wanted to send me this and they'd like me to kind of see what I thought about it, I was blown away because I've been looking for something just like this. And if you're into boondocking, if you're into RVing, or shoot, just going out to the beach, going off-roading, mountain biking, which I also do, you're always looking for a way to get water to where you're at without, you know, dumping out a bunch of water bottles or carrying around a bunch of gallon jugs of water. Especially, let's say you're mountain biking and you want to spray off your bike, or maybe you've just gotten stuck in mud and you want to clear some mud off your vehicle. The Waterport is an ABS plastic molded, sealed, portable pressure water container that gives you the ability to not only mount it just about anywhere, and as you can see in my truck, I've mounted it to the side. Basically what I did was I used two existing holes that were in the back of that mounting plate that it's resting on, right there, and one on the other side. I drilled two small holes into the side of the truck, and because I did not want to use steel fasteners or even stainless steel fasteners to fasten it into the aluminum truck, I used these plastic retaining clips, automotive grade, very heavy duty clips that you pop the outer ring in, and then you have this centerpiece that pushes inside and clamps it in place. It's not going anywhere. This holds 3.3 gallons of water. It pressurizes it up to about 60 psi. So it includes a hose with sprayer. It's one of the multi-head sprayers. 6-foot hose. You have the ability to use one of those curly hoses as well, but it includes a 6-foot hose with a quick release valve at the end, as well as this regulator that goes onto the end of your water hose. So you simply screw your water hose into this end, you snap this end onto the quick release, which is right there. Once you turn the water on, it will fill in about 40 seconds, but it automatically pops off using the relief valve that's built into this preset water relief valve. It stops at about 40 to 50 psi. Once you disconnect this, you simply take your hose, plug it in. You'll feel the water pressurize the hose immediately. And now you have portable pressurized water. It is really nice. It's really convenient. And of course, the higher volume you spray out, the more you're going to lose pressure from the tank. So you want to be a little conservative about it. However, for most RVers, especially people who boondock, you know, being conservative about your supplies is generally just a way of life. Anyways, you can change what type of shower head you want. Let's say I want to put it on shower. It's a pretty good distance. I'm standing behind my fender and spraying out in front of my fender. You can put it on rinse, which is essentially the jet function, spraying out beyond the length of my truck here. It'll spray for a couple of minutes. You'll probably get about 3 or 4 minutes of good water pressure before the tank starts to lose some pressure. But the nice thing about the tank is the next feature I'm going to show you. On the other side of the tank, you have a Schrader valve that you can simply hook a regular bicycle pump to, a portable air compressor, as well as a relief valve there just in case you overpressurize it. Now, that gives you the ability to repressurize the tank. Let's say if you have a little less than a full tank, or it's starting to run low and you want to repressurize it, just use a simple hand pump or a tire pump, put pressure back in it, and you got pressurized water again. Great if you're going to be taking a shower, if you need to rinse sand or mud or dirt off of you, if you've just gone on a long hike and you got a lot of dust on your legs, on your arms, your clothing, whatever, or even if you want to give a family member or a family pet a quick bath before they get back in the RV. You even have the ability to manually fill it. From the top here, if you unscrew this, you can just submerge it underwater or use a water hose to fill in from the top. Close this off, use a tire pump to pressurize the tank from the back, and you're good to go using water from whatever source you have available. Here's another shot of the plastic grommets that I used to secure it to the side of the bed. Like I said, this thing is not going anywhere. It is very secure. I drilled 1/4-inch holes through this larger hole diameter that was already here, pushed the grommet in, pushed the centerpiece in place, and this thing's not going anywhere. I added an additional hole to the bottom here, which is going right into the side of the bed towards the bottom. So it's really secure. It doesn't really take up any room, which is really nice. So from this side, you can see that it only sticks out about the width of the actual hump going over the tire. So you still have the full width of your bed if you need to put plywood or carry supplies. It's not going to interfere with your fifth wheel hitch or any type of towing apparatus you have in the back. And I use my factory Ford cleat to hold the hose when I'm not using the hose. When you're done using it, you simply disconnect this by pushing the collar inwards, and then you're all done. Then simply coil up the hose, hang it back on the cleat, and you're good to go. I tucked this little relief valve right on the side right there. You know, I think this was specifically designed for, people who go off-roading a lot, people who go out in the woods, hiking, maybe surfers, anybody who kind of lives that active lifestyle where they get back to their vehicle, they're covered in dirt, dust, sand, mud, whatever, and they need to clean themselves off. I really think this expands way beyond that, for RVers that have pets that like to take them for a walk, or they might come back dirty, to mountain bikers, to, people who even use their truck for work and they just need a place to wash their hands off, maybe spray some tools down, kind of clean themselves up before they get in the truck. This is really a great solution for that. Or even people who just want kind of an emergency source of water that's stowed out of the way and provides a ton of flexibility in a pressurized format. This really is a phenomenal solution. It's kind of one of those inventions that you told yourself, man, that seems so simple, I wish I thought of it myself. The price for one of these is about $229, if I'm correct from their website. I know that they're going to be offering viewers of my channel a 15% discount if you go on their website and you use the code BTBRV. Again, that code is BTBRV, 15% discount off of the price. I'm working with them to see if we can throw some other promotions together. I think that a lot of my viewers would really, really like something like this, especially for those of you who, are kind of out and about in an RV and don't really have the opportunity to carry a lot of water around with you, or could use pressurized water when you're out and about. I highly recommend you visiting their website. It is www.thewaterport.com. I'll put the link in my description, and hope you enjoy this. Anyways, if you do, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.